Okay, well, I had to turn off the orange blob up there with his yammering for a while. And I wanted to do a reading on what's going on with the world this next month, okay, around the world, okay. So what's going to be happening in October? Well, what I got in the center was shining some light. Some light is going to be shined on the fact that things need to be worked on if we're going to make some sweeping changes, okay? They're looking at the fact that their changes have to be made, okay? So around the world, looks like they're going to start working on it because on the outside of these things, we have going into it this burden out the other side that things could blow up. They have the burden of things could blow up, especially with climate change and that type of thing. They have the burden of saying, look, this is extreme, it's immediate, we need to do something or we're all going to lose, okay? Now, with this burden, we have people starting to come forward and speaking, maybe new ideas coming forward, again, because it is time, okay? It is time. We have more people speaking out, like the young girl that comes up there and gave that powerful speech about how dare you guys do this to my generation? How dare you do this? Okay. And the climate change, this is a fact. We need to do something. We need to do something now. Okay, going on the other side. Now, this is an interesting combination. Tied up. We're tied up and we need to have hope, or either this could be tying up Trump. This is always my card for Trump. So it could be read in two different ways going forward. Tying up Trump, his downfall, but also we are tied up and we need to have hope to go forward. We need to do something so we do not have this planetary destruction because of the climate crisis and the other things that are going on. This could also be tying up the ridiculousness of Trump's actions and his speech and his other things, which could cause, war, could cause other things to take place, okay? So this could be read in a number of ways, but I think it has to do more with, the burden of really speaking about things, that it's time, that it's critical. And what makes it feel more hopeful is these are things that are being worked on to shed light on it, okay, to shed light on it. So it brings it more to the positive area for me, in the center of it all, that this is going towards a positive way. So I tend to look at the things on this side of it going forward as to the more positive thing of tying up things. We need to stop the pollution. We need to stop some of the things we've been doing so that we can have hope, so we can shed light on it, so we can get some more ideas about it, so we can go forward, so we do not have this destruction. But this is a big shakeup. Okay, October is going to be a big shakeup with things. And I think it's going to be also a big shakeup, like we have the Trump things and all of that. If, in fact, he does leave office in September or October, it is going to be a big shakeup and things to go forward with that as well. But again, I think this has more to do with the climate change, them starting to talk about it, wanting to work together to solve this. This is something we need to solve because people are burdened with things, getting worse. It's not going to get better if we don't do something. So I think this is more of the leaders coming together. Maybe this could be just, again, not listening to Trump and those ones that are, don't believe in climate change. Okay? Just tying that up and say, okay, you don't believe in climate change. You don't, but we need to do something. Okay? So anyway, that's what I'm getting for October. Let me see if I can do a couple things and see what is this. Yeah, so what I get is this, the assertion, again, it could be assertion of hope, this tying up of the fortune. Okay, we need to get this stuff tied up to go forward, and we need to have some dominance of positive things going forward so we do not have this breakdown. So I see this more, again, toward the positive. The assertions of hope, we need to, again, stop some of the things. If we want to have that fortune, we need to stop doing some things of the polluting and the other things that we're doing that are making problems around the world, like with the forests, what they're doing. We need to have the trees. You need to have oxygen. If you cannot breathe, what are you going to do? So, yeah, I see that more as them working towards solutions with this. Yeah. So we have here with this burden, the affair. We need to work with others. We need to bring others into this, to speak about it. Okay, we've endured this. It's time for change now. Now is the time for change. Okay. Listening to some new ideas, flirting with some new ideas. Okay. Listening with it, flirting with some new ideas coming forward. Okay. Knowing that there's going to be big drama if we don't make these sweeping changes. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, and working on these rebellions that have been going on, okay? Working behind the scenes, maybe to quash some of this rebelliousness, because we really do need to get oh, there he goes, open border policies are cruel and evil. Okay. So I'm going to go back and turn into the orange blob, the Agent Orange up there, and see what else this cancer-causing reprobate has to say. I'll see you online. Aho.